everybody, it's David here with Mortgage Solutions Financial, and thanks for joining. If you are a realtor or a veteran watching this video, hey, welcome to my channel. All right, so if you've been watching or following me, you know I talk a lot about VA loans as a VA loan specialist. This is my thing, it's my jam. I've partnered with Mortgage Solutions, been here for over 5 years now, and it is what we do. It's our specialty. So I try to coach, mentor, and educate folks on the rules and regs of VA loans. So today we're going to be talking about consumer credit counseling and also debt management. VA doesn't really give much guidance on debt management programs because they're a little bit different, but pretty much the same. The good news is most underwriters and VA will look at this exact same guideline here that I'm referring to up here, and that's how they're going to treat these programs. So let's understand where this information is coming from. As you can see, this is the VA Lender Handbook. This is the one that all the lenders go by. Now, if your lender is telling you something different, because that's what we call an overlay. That means where the lender has added additional guideline to the agency guidelines. It's perfectly legal, folks. People can do it. The thing is that they just can't discriminatory. They can't be discriminatory, right? So, which makes fair. Hey, listen, you can't. Let's not do that. So let's talk about consumer credit counseling and what it is and what it is not. So, first, consumer credit counseling or debt management programs is not a consolidation loan. Most veterans, when I talk to them, they really wanted a consolidation loan. They wanted to take all their debts, put it into one payment, pay everything off, and just make one payment. That's not what consumer credit counseling or debt management programs do, all right? Not what they do. That's a loan. These are not. So these debt management programs, what they do is they just manage your debt for you. So you pay them, they disperse money amongst all your creditors. And then usually there's some sort of transaction fee involved into it. Now, here's the thing that really irks me. This is the part that gets me, and I try to be very nice about this. Most of them will not work with you or try to work with you until you have delinquent accounts, because they cannot usually negotiate with current active accounts. If I'm a creditor and the account is current, no, I'm not negotiating an interest rate or a payment or anything like that. But if it's delinquent, that's completely different. So oftentimes people that enter into these programs, they make all these great arrangements, say these are all the debts I want to pay off. Then they're told that those accounts have to become delinquent before they can negotiate. And then once accounts become delinquent, guys, what happens to your credit scores? Now keep in mind, let's talk about credit scores. VA doesn't have a minimum credit score. We know that. But they do care about credit history. All right, so, but in the reality, most everybody else does care about credit scores. So what happens when you stop paying your bills? Your credit scores go boom. They crash. Right? So immediately, a lot of the lenders out there are not going to be able to help you because your credit scores are under their guidelines. Here at Mortgage Solutions, we do not have a minimum credit score. We abide by that VA guideline, and we do not have a minimum credit score. So it's not us, but if you're in one of these programs, we're still going to be fighting this. And that is, if you enter in one of these programs, you are going to have 12 months of timely payments. Now, if you're in a true consumer counseling program, you will also have to have basically permission from the debt counselor in order to do that. But that's not what most people are doing. Just to be honest, most of them are doing debt management programs. That's the commercials you see late at night on TV, right? Oh, tired of paying your bills? It's overwhelmed with debt. Or if they're calling you, all right, if they're calling you and asking you if you want to cancel your debt, please hang up. These are not the type of programs you want to work with. Now, if you already happen to be wrapped up into one, I hear that all the time. They call me, they're 5-6 months into it, and they're like, hey, my credit scores are trashed. I want to buy a house. How do I fix this? At this point, you got a couple different options. One, you can stay in it and continue to pay it for 12 months. Or B, you can cancel it, get out of it, manage your own payments for the next 12 months, but you're going to have 12 months of timely payments in order to have, quote unquote, reestablish credit for your loan to be insured by VA. All right, so you know my opinion on these programs. Don't do them if you don't have to. Well, I hope you enjoyed this information. If you have any questions or concerns, just need to know before you do anything, give us a call. You can send me a DM direct. Of course, our website will be down here in the description. You can click on that. It'll give you information directly to me, or visit my profile. It's also there. And most importantly, if you like this stuff, if you think it's of value, please let us know by hitting that little love there, the like, and then of course sharing it, telling others about it. We're trying to build a community of knowledgeable veterans and realtors, and I always include realtors because it's important for realtors to know this so they can be better educators of the VA home loan. And again, we appreciate everyone watching. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.